Got all my
Hi.
hello.
Welcome.
Hey, it's a birthday. Happy birthday. It's a birthday party. I hope you guys have a very fun birthday party. I'm just going to check and make sure we're showing up where we're supposed to show up, because this is a very special day. Very special day. For those of us in the Mary Kay world. Yeah, we're there. Awesome. When technology works, it's so amazing.
Yes, it is.
And today it did. Super exciting. So we're gonna get started in just a few seconds. I started just about 30 seconds early, so we will let a few people get on to our birthday bash here on Mary Kay's birthday. A woman who really, truly, even if you are not in Mary Kay, or even if you're connected to a consultant, or if you're in any other kind of business, if you are connected to a business of any sort that employs or has leadership of women in leadership, you have been affected by Mary Kay. And your business, your company, who you are, has been affected by the woman Mary Kay, because of her pioneering the beginnings of women into the business world. Now, of course, over the last many centuries, women have been in business, but it was so few and far between and very rare. And Mary Kay really started changing that picture and the opportunity and the perspective of women in business. She started shifting that in the 60s, at a time when there was a lot going on for women in our history. And it was a pretty volatile time, actually, in our history. And she brought into women in business. She brought women into business in a way that was very feminine still, but very strong, where women didn't necessarily have to change and be more like men in business, but they could be in business and bring who they were, their authentic selves, into the business world with a confidence. And she showed us the way to do that without compromising our values. And so we are very grateful. And you're going to get to meet all of these women on this screen one by one tonight. But before I do all of that, I want to just give you an idea of how you can win tonight. You can see the balloons behind us here. Each of us have balloons behind us. Inside these balloons are prizes. Well, not the actual prizes, but the little papers that say what the prizes are. And so we are going to have a consultant and a guest with each one of the directors here that shares their story and asks you a question. We're going to ask you a question. You're going to comment. Anytime you comment, you're going to get a chance to be drawn out of the drawings to then get a balloon burst and a prize to you. And then we'll also choose a consultant to give a prize to too. Okay, so comments from consultants and guests are very, very welcome. And we will be watching those as we go. I will be watching those, and I will put my glasses on so I won't miss you all. All right, so also, before I forget, I want to start out with this, show this beautiful bag off, this sweet little bag that's been keeping me company in my office, a beautiful Kate Spade bag, that if you are a guest on here, watching it live or watching it later, or if you had an opportunity to sit with your consultant, well, probably didn't have an opportunity to sit with your consultant, but maybe virtually sat with her or on the phone with her and her director, and got to have somebody that shared the Mary Kay business opportunity with you, the facts, for you to be able to weigh the facts, because you're a smart person. You can make your own decisions. But until you have the facts, there really isn't enough information for you to make an educated decision, right? So that's what we want to do today, is give you some facts that will help you make an educated decision if Mary Kay is something for you. So this bag will go to somebody. June 16th, we will do the drawing for this bag. But by being on here, by having the opportunity shared with you, you get your name in this drawing. You'll get your name in more times if you decide, yes, I want to be a Mary Kay consultant. And guess what? If you do that, become a Mary Kay consultant, and then you share with people that you want to share, that you want to invite to learn about Mary Kay, then your name will go in a drawing for this. This is the consultant bag, the Kate Spade bag. This bag retails at $3.29. That one, the pink one down there, the soft pink one, retails at $278. So some sweet little bags have been keeping me company in here, but they need to find a new home in mid-June. Okay? So make sure your consultant gets you entered, and consultants, if you have questions about that, you can always ask your director. Okay, here's your first opportunity to make a comment and get in our drawing. Who invited you? If you are a consultant, drop in consultant. If you are a guest, drop in the name of your consultant so we can make sure that everybody gets the proper recognition of where you belong. And where are you from? We have all the time zones covered. We love that. And so we're across the nation. Mary Kay has no territories. So we get to invite women into Mary Kay from families, friends all across the nation, and Guam and Puerto Rico. So we don't want to leave anybody out. Every woman deserves to learn about this Mary Kay opportunity. Okay, have I forgotten anything, ladies, before we start with our stories? All right, we're gonna start. Okay, so what I decided I was gonna call these stories One Woman Can stories, because that is who Mary Kay was. She was one woman who made one choice to start this company in 1963. And I always like to tell this part because sometimes we think things, we kind of look at people and we think, oh, it must have been an easy road for her. Not the case. When she started this company, she had just come out of the corporate world after a couple decades in the corporate world as a leader, as a woman, which was very unusual back in the 40s and 50s and early 60s. And she was mistreated. She said she was so mistreated so often. She would be told things like, Mary Kay, that is not a good idea. You're thinking like a woman again, as if that was negative. When the people that the company was leading were all women sales force. So she knew she had much to offer, but she was not given the opportunity. So she made a decision, one decision in her retirement. Instead of writing a book and just putting words down, she actually said, I'm going to show the world what women have to offer in this business world. So she started Mary Kay Cosmetics in 1963 on September 13. We're so grateful. 30 days prior to when she was to open the doors, her husband passed away at the breakfast table, just like that. She was at a crossroads. She had a decision to make. And many times we can look back on Mary Kay's journey and we can see where she would be at a crossroads and the choice that she made. So when we say one woman can, we really do mean it. And that's you too. And that's us too. And we want to share our stories with you because we all have been at many crossroads. So Mary Kay was at this crossroads. Do I now, as a widow, do I continue on this journey where we put all of our life savings into the start of this company? And she knew that it was a more than just a company. She knew it was a calling. It was a vision. And so her children came to her side and said, yes, Mom, you can do this because you always told us we can do it. Now we're going to tell you, you can do it too. So when she was at that crossroads, she said yes, even through mourning, and she made a choice down that path that then opened the doors to us. I just remembered I have a video I want to show you guys. That's like, wait a second, there's more to this. I knew I was forgetting something. You all sometimes have that, like that little thing in the back of your head. It's like, I'm forgetting something. That was it. But as we journey, I'm going to show you a video in a second, but as Mary Kay journeyed, she had many crossroads, and you might be at a crossroads right now. I think there's a lot of people that are out there in our communities right now that have had kind of a wake-up call, a shift in perspective. Maybe you got hit right upside the head. I'm sorry. I know this is a very difficult time for a lot of people. I'm so grateful for so many things that have gone right. Yet there is a lot of things that are very difficult. So we want to make sure that we recognize that too. And we hope and we pray that as we share and we celebrate Mary Kay's birthday today, that you'll be blessed. And we know that she would be so happy we are doing this today. And I want you to know that I've met Mary Kay, by the way, and I've been trained by Mary Kay. I've been with Mary Kay 30 years. I'll tell you my story in just a little bit. But let's do this. Let's watch her fun, very fun. Actually, let's see. Let me do it this way. I think it'll be better. Let's watch this, what they made for Mary Kay today.
You can do it. These four powerful words, instilled in Mary Kay Ash as a child, fueled an unshakable confidence and belief and limitless possibilities. This belief carried her through childhood challenges, propelling her from a young girl with humble means with responsibilities far beyond her years to a sales queen. But for Mary Kay, true success meant creating a full life. As a single mom and serving businesswoman, she believed women could happen. And she taught her children that with enthusiasm and hard work, anything is possible. She would prove it. After years of being dismissed by male colleagues for thinking like a woman, Mary Kay doubled down on that strength. She not only shattered the glass ceiling, she built a ladder determined to help others reach their highest potential. She created a company for women to feel confident, beautiful, and connected with the support of her family and a dedicated girl child. This game-changing business sealed Mary Kay's status as an icon. And through her timeless legacy, Mary Kay continues to empower women to dream big and ignite success. Women fueled by 4 words: you can do it.
That so inspired me today when we got the opportunity to watch that, when they made that available to us. I watched it so many times. Did you guys do the same?
Mhm.
It's like, I love that. It makes me so proud and just so grateful to the woman that made those choices. And what a fun, really cool, creative, I think about how people create those things. It always impresses me. So, okay, so you guys get to meet some pretty special women. These women are so special to me, and I'm so grateful for them. We meet at least once a week. This is our second time this week to see each other face to face from all the different time zones that we're in, and it just always is such a blessing to me, and I hope that it is to you too. I have a feeling it will. So we're going to start with LaRue. LaRue, I'm going to just say a couple words about each one of these directors as they introduce themselves, but as I pass the storytelling on. But LaRue is one of those people who can make you feel like $1,000,000. She will always find that one thing that causes you to have that perspective of goodness. She'll always point out that thing that you're doing that is great. And I love that about you, LaRue. We just so appreciate you and your sweet spirit and your ability also to find those little pieces that we miss. And sometimes they're big gaps. LaRue will be like, hey, have you thought of it? It's like, oh, no, I hadn't thought about that. Thank you for noticing. So thank you, LaRue. So I want to give LaRue the opportunity to be able to share. So welcome, LaRue.
Oh, thank you. Well, and, I really want to share too, Stephanie makes it so easy to share, when people are open to what you have to share and when they're not. And so thank you, Stephanie, for just allowing me to bring myself to you and to open up myself to you and just know there's no judgment and, that you always have that listening heart and ears. So anyway, one of the things, as you will know, every time you comment, you're going to get in our door prize drawing for all our little fun prizes that are in our balloons. And so we're going to start off with the question. Okay. And my question, and not that I need a paragraph, but if you wouldn't mind sharing, if you had 10 times more confidence than you currently do right now, how would your life be different? If you had 10 times more confidence than you have right now, how would your life be different? And I'm asking that question because it's the thing that really has transformed me because of Mary Kay. So when I joined at an event and saw many leaders there and was working a corporate job in my degree of accounting and drove an hour to work and from to work and then back an hour home and had a hole in my soul. And so I saw the potential of this company. And so when I said yes to Mary Kay, it was to replace my income and be that work from home mom. And so I knew exactly what I wanted and why I wanted it. And but I had no idea that there were things inside of me that were holding me back. And because of how Mary Kay has created this business, it is such a safe place to grow. She would talk about what I learned from her was that we failed forward to success. And she talked about having the bloodiest knees from falling down over and over again. And so I knew it was safe to work at my own pace and to learn things about myself that I didn't know, and to stretch myself out of a comfort zone of crunching numbers, not talking to people at all, and really, having to learn to communicate in groups and some things like that. And I'm so grateful because she really did teach us we had a safe environment, and that there was no judgment, and we were always able to take it one step at a time. And so, her influence really has radically changed me, and just the way that I was a wife and a parent, and not only being able to quit that job at Pantex and replacing my income and continuing to be able to meet the needs of my family. From my son was 5 when I started, and now he is 30. And so I've been through so many different transitions with him growing up and being there for him and supportive of him, and as well as taking care of aging parents before they passed away, and having a life of no regret because I said yes to Mary Kay. So can't wait to read your comments. Really know that we're here with open arms for you to join us at whatever level, and we would absolutely love to work together to make the goals and dreams that you have that you desire for your hearts. So thank you for letting me share.
All right. Love it. Thank you, LaRue. Make us go here. I was watching. Maxine McKay, you are our winner, our guest winner, right? Maxine, I believe, is a guest. I just looked up here. Now I can't remember who you were a guest of. It says right there, Diane. Yeah, Diane. Sorry, you're on mute, aren't you? So Diane's guest wins LaRue's balloon burst. And then our consultant winner that I threw out was Desta. And Desta, is that she yours, Mary? Awesome. So Desta, congratulations. We will send you a gift, Desta, but LaRue is going to tell you who the winner is.
Yes.
What the winner was.
Anyway, one of my favorite products, it's our iced cocoa cream shadow, and it just, every eye color just goes bananas. It looks so amazing on you, and it's really easy, especially for summer, just waterproof, all that good stuff. So anyway, can't wait to get
Jessica. Jessica and Maxine. Yay. Congratulations. All right. Now we're going to move way east from me, anyways, to hear from one of our awesome directors, Mary.
Hi, everybody. So my name is Mary Maxim Lindley, and I am so excited to see all these awesome guests and consultants on here tonight. So I just want to give a shout out to all of you. Woohoo! Welcome. Thank you for being on. And especially if you are one of our amazing consultants and our guests that we get to honor you tonight. Periodically, we love to do customer appreciation events, and you guys get to capitalize on that tonight with us celebrating Mary Kay's birthday and get to hear a little bit about the business and win some fun prizes. So thank you again for being here. But I had started my Mary Kay business. Guess what, Stephanie? Tomorrow is actually my 27th anniversary tomorrow.
Yes, that's right, because it's right before your birthday. I remember, wasn't it right before your 21st birthday?
Yes, it was.
Yes,
it was. So if you do the math, you know how old I am. But yeah, so 27 years ago, I started this business, not because I wanted to start a business, quite honestly. I was working full-time in banking, and I really thought that would be my career.
What's your question?
What's that?
Your question first.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Get them in the drawing.
Good question. Let me ask you this. So this question is, do you have a plan B? When plan A isn't working the way you wanted it to, do you have a plan B? And if so, maybe share what it is. But you guys, so I didn't realize as I was working full-time in banking, I never thought I would need a plan B. I was married, I was young, obviously. I was working, I was in school part-time, and I really was happy the way my life was. And then Stephanie came into my life. She was my customer at the bank and asked me to be a face model for her. And I was like, I would love to. I'd never tried Mary Kay products before. But I loved meeting with her. I loved how my skin looked and felt. It looked better than it ever had before. And I just liked being in her space. I loved hanging out with her. So then when she shared a little bit with the business about me or with me, I thought, you know what? I'm not really looking for a business, but I would love to make some extra money. And I love the product. So getting it half price is really appealing. And so that's why I said yes. But here I am 27 years later, because of what I've learned in Mary Kay to be a successful businesswoman, to be able to make great money, to be able to balance that around my family and my kids, has been amazing to be able to do that. And I honestly can't imagine having any other career in the world. This has been the best thing ever. And so part of my story, you guys, a few years into my Mary Kay business, I became a single mom and I had two kids. They were 4 and 1 years old. And as a single mom with no college degree, I probably would not have been able to support myself and my kids, let alone buy my own house, if it wasn't for this Mary Kay opportunity. So because I had a plan B, even though I wasn't thinking I needed a plan B, you never go into a plan B usually thinking, oh, this will be my plan B someday. It's just like, oh, I'm so glad I had this. But here we are again in one of those situations with this quarantine and the pandemic. So many businesses have closed, or so many people have been laid off or let go of because they aren't able to work during this season. So I have been so grateful for this plan B. Not only when I was a single mom, I was able to buy my own house and support myself and my kids because of my Mary Kay business. Amazing, but so many other seasons in my life when I've been so grateful that I had this plan B in place. And it has been, the B for us has been blessing upon blessing. So grateful for that.
Very, very true, Mary. All right, I want to show you guys who the winner is. I just drew her and I need to find her comment here. There we go. Carrie, you are our consultant winner. Is she yours, Mary?
Yes, brand new today. Welcome, Carrie.
Way to go, Carrie. And then Kendra, where did Kendra go? There she is.
Mine too. Yay.
She is? Hey,
Yes.
there she is. And Kendra, I liked your comment. Now I can't find it. Sorry, it's I know you're here. That's all right. We're doing real life here. All right,
so,
Kendra.
I'm gonna pop. Do I pop it now, Steph?
Yeah, pop it now.
Okay, pop it now. Here we go. Woo.
Kendra.
All right, so that is, you get prize number 3 in my stash of prizes here. So Kendra, you get this awesome color compact that you get to fill up with Mary Kay colors of your choice. And the consultant that was Carrie, you get this awesome Mary Kay makeup bag and headband. So congratulations, ladies. I'm going to put your name on here so I remember who to send them to.
Awesome. 4 winners so far. I love it.
Yay.
All right, Idaho. Whoop, whoop.
Hello. Hi, I'm Diane Hicks from Twin Falls, Idaho. I've been in Mary Kay for 20 years, which is crazy to me. So my question for you is, what is the number one reason why women look for a new job or choose the job that they have chosen? I'll give you 5 options. You can choose which one you think number 1 is. So we have personal growth, the challenge of the job, the money that you will make, the opportunities that you'll have, or the people that you'll be working with. Which of those is number 1? So one of my customers just said, "How do I win?" Just keep commenting, Rocio, and you'll win something. Just keep commenting and answering the questions. Okay, so when I started my business 20 years ago, I was young, just married, super shy and quiet, couldn't speak in front of more than 2 or 3 people without crying. I did know that I loved the products and the person that asked me to start the business was a friend of mine whose child that was in my daycare. And I said, well, I think you have the wrong person if you think that I'll be good at this. But after a long processing that I went through and hoping that my husband would answer the question for me on whether I should start this business or not, and he made me decide, I decided to give it a try because I thought that I could really use the product at a discount. And great if I made some extra money. But because of Mary Kay and the growth that I've had and the realization of what I actually started with was that I had just married and moved to Seattle. I didn't know anyone, only a couple of the people that I worked with. My husband had lived in Seattle for quite some time, so he was very connected. Um, and I really wasn't connected at all. All my family was, in Idaho, and my friends were other places because I'd gone to college other places. And so I was really quite lonely. And I am a person that quality time and friends are very, very important to me. So I was really needing that. And Mary Kay immediately filled that hole for me. And then I realized, oh, I definitely got into this, not just because I've got the discounts of the product, but also personal growth was amazing for me. Being able to start speaking in front of people. I started slow, but with the confidence that these women meeting new people that believe in you and inspire you. And then my customers, I mean, I've had some of my customers for 20 years. And so many things in Mary Kay have just been such a blessing to me. So the people is huge for me. When I get to spend time with these three ladies right here, it just fills me up so much. And then when my customers like Maxine,
Deep breath.
oh, so I'm a crier, obviously, but say thank you for the help that I get to give them and service them. I just truly appreciate it. So anyway, my heart is very thankful for this opportunity and the friends that I've made. So what is the answer to the question? What do you guys think?
Well, we had personal growth and pay. Rocio said that.
Okay.
Somebody said the people. Somebody said money.
Okay.
We got them all pretty much in
All
here.
right. Well, the answer actually is people. The number one reason that women start a job is because of the people that they work with. So we know that that's very important in a woman's life. So let's do the drawing.
All right. Okay, so I didn't know. So I drew out Brooke. Is Brooke a consultant or McEwen? Is she a consultant or a guest?
Yes.
She's a guest. Okay, so Brooke is okay, good, because I couldn't tell for sure. So Brooke, you are the guest winner, and Lisa Wilson, you are our consultant winner.
Yay!
Let's see what Brooke gets first.
Okay, Brooke is which one?
The guest, excuse me.
Yeah. Okay. Woo!
I know, I don't like that part.
Okay, the guest. All right, you get an awesome little mask applicator. These are awesome for when you're putting on your charcoal mask, any mask that we have. These are really cool. They're easy to wash and simple, but they just lay it on really well. You use less mask, and it doesn't get under your fingernails, which is awesome. And the consultant won this awesome little But First lipstick mug.
Oh, that's cute. I love that. That's awesome. I love it.
I cried, but my mascara didn't run, and that's the new mascara. Just saying.
I love it. I cried too, and I don't think I'm good. I wear waterproof. because of that, Diane, because I cry. There's not really a day that goes by that I don't cry at least a little bit. Those emotions can be, and a little more lately. Anybody had a few more tears than normal over these last few weeks? Just a little. Emotions are a little on the higher to the top edge of everything. So us women need to allow ourselves that time to be able to feel our emotions and recognize that they're good. They're there for a reason, yet at certain times not allowing them to be our master, right? There's the challenge. Well, my name is Stephanie Richter, and I have been building my Mary Kay business for 30 years. Been a sales director for 28 of those years. And my question to you, let me open it so I say it just right because I wrote it down, is if you could go back in time and tell your younger self something, what would it be? You could go back in time and tell your younger self something, what would it be? So when I started my Mary Kay business, I was a younger self. Yeah, I was 25 years old. I was engaged to be married to now my almost 30 years of marriage with my husband. And we have two boys, 26 and 20, almost 21. And we're all praying that Vegas will be open because we have had a trip planned with him to go to Vegas. And I have people in Vegas, so, I can kind of do this double dip when I go places. So I love that. Oh, you guys, it's so fun to be able to see your guys's, it's going to be fun to see your comments about that question. So when I started my Mary Kay business, I was a brand new special education teacher, and really, truly, my 100% purpose for starting this business was extra money. And I was motivated by money, but it wasn't just the money itself. I was motivated by the choices that money gave me. And that was really important to me because I've been on both sides of having and not having money, and having choices and not having choices, and the limitations that not having the cash flow and the ability to change your financial situation. I've been on that side, and I've been on the other side now where there is the ability to, as a businesswoman, to change my financial situation and the financial situation of my family. So as a school teacher, I love teaching. And that's what I get to do now in Mary Kay. And that's why I went into teaching, is because I love to teach. But what I found in teaching wasn't what, there were so many other things with it and so little pay that there was too much friction for me. And so when Mary Kay came into my life, I was like the least likely to ever say yes. But because my need was big enough, because I had a big enough desire to make that extra cash, I was able to look past the why I couldn't. I didn't wear makeup. I didn't own a dress or anything professional for that matter. I'd never been in sales, didn't know even what that was all about. My skin looked terrible. I'm not really a very girly girl. I mean, the list goes on. I was engaged to be married. I was planning a wedding out of state. I mean, the list can go on of all the reasons why I shouldn't have succeeded or shouldn't even started. And I really want to encourage you, if you have even an inkling about starting a Mary Kay business, don't do the whole, well, I can't because of this, and this. Because some of those things they will disappear within your first few weeks. And some of those things are obstacles we put in front of ourselves out of fear. And that's really what I did when I started my journey, is it was that I would put things in front of myself out of fear. Though in Mary Kay, and I'm so grateful for this, many things that Mary Kay Ash taught me, but Mary Kay Ash taught me to put my faith in my family before my career. It was faith, family, career. And from that faith, I was taught how to walk in faith and not walk in fear. And when we walk in fear, we bypass and we sidestep the things that are hard. We have exit doors that exit us out as soon as things get to be a struggle. We find safety nets that really aren't very safe at all. They just take us away from our calling and take us out of the path of becoming who we are intended to be. Because it's in that kind of struggly, kind of scratchy, sometimes even a little bit of pressury place, that's where you become the better version of you. When you're at that crossroads and you have a choice, do I go the easy road and take the escape? Or do I swim upstream against the current and become stronger because of it? And Mary Kay taught me that. And I'm so grateful for that, because that then becomes something that becomes a natural, then, she used to tell us this all the time, you can do it. And those words might seem like no big deal, but when you're at a crossroads and you're looking down the path of that struggling place, and where it might be a little easier just to say, I'll just go back to doing this, like Mary, the plan B. I'll just go to what's comfortable or what's easy. Or with LaRue, with confidence. Well, I'm not confident enough for that. I'm not really made for that. So I'm just going to go where I'm comfortable. And for Diane, being in front of people and making connections with people, that those were uncomfortable times. Those are scratchy times, and for all of us, for all of them. And then the fears that I had to overcome. But Mary Kay's words, you can do it, when you're at that crossroads, to hear that all the time. And then we naturally give that away as moms, sisters, aunts, friends. That's just who we are in the people's lives in which God give us. So you are an influencer. If you think you are or not, you are. You influence somebody, but most importantly, you influence yourself. So when you have in your head, you can do it, and you come to a crossroads and you start heading down that path, there will be parts of you didn't even know you had, and they'll be unveiled and uncovered, and they'll come out. You literally will see this butterfly expressed in your life when you're in this kind of this environment, this Mary Kay environment. It's a place to grow. It's a place to become who you're called to be. It's a place to make a connection. For some of you, it might be just a stepping stone. For some of you, it might be a financial filler. For some of you, it might be a career, like what it is for us. For some of you, it might be a place to make friends. But I'll tell you what, for all of you, it will be something really amazing and more of a blessing than you can imagine. That's why we decided to tell our stories the way we're telling our stories. We wanted to give you the question at the beginning to get you thinking. We wanted to tell you our story and then what we've learned, because we would have never expected it on the front end.
Never.
And we want to inspire you to make the one choice that is not going to change your financial situation by buying a starter kit or starting the eStart, and I'll explain that in a second. But it could change your financial future. It's not going to necessarily shift everything for you by making this one investment. It's what you do with the investment that can change everything. Get it? So I'm going to explain that in just a second. So I want to see some of these questions. LaRue, did you make your draw yet? I kind of went a little fast at the end. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And some of these I can't tell. Okay. Is it Ropio? Who's that?
Rocio is Diane's guest, right?
Yes.
Rocio, yeah.
Yes, Rocio. Yay. Awesome. Awesome.
Let's see, Rocio, I'm going to give you the pink balloon. That was scary. Pink balloon for Rocio. Ready?
Ready? Yay. While you're looking for it, Steph.
No idea where that went.
I loved the comment of staying confident and fierce to find things that set your soul on fire, and not to listen to some of the stories in your head. I think that speaks to all of our hearts. So thank you so much for that comment. That was so powerful. Yeah, for sure.
Do you have the consultant winner?
And then I have Karen.
Vandermeer. Karen, I'm so glad I got you, my Pacific Northwestern friend. I will be sending you a goodie. I wanted to find out who was winning first before I made a decision on prizes. Because I have fun Peru prizes. So for those of you that don't know, we have a unit of amazing women in Peru who are a part of our RAIN family too. And so Mary Kay opened Peru a little over 2.5 years ago or so. And so I, every once in a while, bring home some fun things. So Rocio, this is for you. We do not have this in the States. It is called a rose gold glow. It's a highlighter stick. It's super cool.
I want one.
I know. I'll have to go back for you guys because this is my last one. So I'll send that to you, Rocio. Or I'll send it to Mary. She's Mary's or Diane? Diane, and then Diane can get it to you. And then Karen, I have something super special from Peru for you too. Okay, so I want to show you guys now. So congratulations, all of our winners. That was really fun.
Yay, so fun.
Okay, let me jump over here so I can get us back on track here. Okay, so let me show you this, and then we'll close up here. I have a couple just things I want to show you. So let me share my screen here. So you can, no, that's not what I want to share. Hang on a second. Oh, it is what I want to share. It's always so much pressure when you're all watching me.
Right?
I'm trying to share my screen. There we go. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so this shows how you get started in Mary Kay. You guys, Mary Kay is so smart and also so generous. And they have, you guys, they have our success first. They put our success first as a sales force. And as new consultants, they came up with this idea at the very beginning of, it was in April, wasn't it? I think it was mid-April or so they started this. Oh yeah, April 20th. There it is right there. So this eStart program is a short period of time to be able to meet the needs of our new consultants. And for those of you that have a, or would like to, I guess I should say, use your Mary Kay business as a financial filler. So we have the middle one here that shows the eStart is $30. The $30 eStart gives you a personal website. So the Mary Kay personal website where clients can go and order from you directly. For 1 year, you have that free. You do not have to build it, just so y'all know. It's already done for you and it's super professional. You can go to marykay.com and see. You also get credit card processing on that website for free also. You also get wholesale buying privilege, which is the most important. All Mary Kay Beauty consultants have a wholesale buying privilege of 50%. We have a 100% markup. So when I purchase a miracle set, it's $110 value. I purchase it for $55. So the difference between what I purchase it for and what my clients purchase it for is my my computer's telling me stop that. It is the profit between wholesale and retail. That's your profit. So right from the moment you start with the eStart, you get your website set up, and we teach you how to virtually create sales right away. And we are now pros because we've been practicing and we've been learning all the ins and the outs, and we got it. The other way that you can start your Mary Kay business is the more traditional way, and that's through the full starter kit. The full starter kit includes 2 miracle sets, full-size product, you guys, all the CC creams, 5 colors, a satin hands, oil-free eye makeup remover, mascara, everything you need to do face-to-face appointments. So you would be ready when this pandemic starts to ease off and we're able to see small groups or one-to-one, you would be ready to go there too. So you'd have both. You'd have the opportunity to be able to virtually connect, which we'll teach you, but also with the full starter kit. Uh-oh, sorry, my computer is telling me that it might be done. I really need a new computer. It's time. So the last way that you can get started in Mary Kay is a full starter kit plus the eStart, and that's $130. If that is not if that investment for you is doable, that's the smartest. If it's not, then do the eStart or choose the full starter kit. Okay. So those are the options for new consultants to get started in Mary Kay. So eStart benefits, like I mentioned, this is your eStart benefits, website with credit card processing, and you plug into proven systems right away. I'm going to see if my computer will let me share this with you without crashing. It's not going to crash. No. I want to show you something. I'm going to show you this quick video that shows a product that we have available to us. It's an app that used to be only available to consultants, but now it's available to consumers. So I want you to think about this. You're a brand new consultant. You have your website. We're teaching you how to virtually connect with some people in your world. Your circle, we're going to start with first. You send this app, connect this invite to this app, and then through this app, then you find the needs of those clients without actually having to see them face to face. And the science behind this is super cool. So let me show you this. See if it'll let me. I don't think it's going to let me. No. It's not going to let me. Let me try one more time. Did my screen share disappear? Okay, yeah. Let me try one more time. I'm determined. Cool, huh? I love it. I'm so
Awesome.
glad that played. I think it's so cute and so
Yeah.
clever. And you guys, they turned that around within a few weeks to make that available for us and for us to be able to run our businesses. You guys, there's so many companies out there that are really struggling and maybe never will come back from this pandemic. But Mary Kay is strong and solid. We're a debt-free company owned by a family that loves the legacy and runs the entire organization all around the nation, all around the world. We're in almost 40 countries all around the world. And Mary Kay is strong and stable, and we will be here. And with the changes that are going on in the world, I believe that we are in an opportunity right now to be able to, one, create options for clients and for consumers that are going to have lost a lot of their options. And two, creating opportunities for those that need to create a financial filler, or maybe it's time to start something new. So we have these two options that I believe in this world, as challenging it is going to be a blessing to be able to give to our communities and to our circles. So we're excited about that. Let me move us on. I want to ask you some questions. Here's some more opportunities for you to get in one more time. Okay, I have a balloon behind me and I have a prize on my table. So one more time, let's get some questions answered. Who do you relate to the most? Whose story could you say, oh, yeah, I can totally get that? Mary, Diane, LaRue, or Stephanie? So which one of us? That's the first question. The second question is, if you had an extra 100,000 or more a month, what would you do with it? And let me just say, you guys, that the income potential in Mary Kay is tremendous. I started my Mary Kay business because of money. I needed it. And you spend a whole lot more time thinking about money when you need it than when you don't need it. And a whole lot more opportunity to be able to be generous when we have, when we're given more, right? There's that responsibility that comes with that. And because of Mary Kay, for me, I have lived in a whole different world than I would have as a teacher, for sure. To be able to earn a six-figure income for years and years and years. We're earning right now I think this is our 14th pink Cadillac, excuse me, our 16th Mary Kay car. Mary, how many cars have you earned?
11 so far.
11 cars for Mary. Diane?
5.
5 cars for Diane. LaRue?
10.
Did you say 10?
10.
If I could do math fast, I bet that's got to be 50 to 60 cars between us. Wow, that's amazing. I've never really added those up before. That's so cool. Think about what income is saved by driving a car that is given to you at leased vehicle. We earn a new one every 2 years and turn in the old one. All we do is put gas in it, and I do windshield wipers because I live in Seattle. That's it. I'm sure the rest of you don't do windshield wipers once a year. So what qualities do you have that would help you shine as a consultant? Again, remember what I said when I was sharing my story. So often we look at, I can't because of this, I can't because of this, I'm not good at this, and we start to think of those things. I want to encourage you. Those things will fill in. Those are things that get filled in with your strengths. Focus on your strengths. So type in, what qualities do you have that would make you shine as a consultant? Maybe you're really great with people. Maybe you have a great heart. You connect with people. Maybe you have a lot of confidence in sales. Maybe that you've been in sales before, and so that's something that you're confident in. That wasn't something I was confident in. Maybe you have the ability to lead. Maybe you're really good at details and you would be very organized. Could be whatever it is that you have. Okay, 4th question. If we could show you how to use your Mary Kay business to get what you want without compromising your values, would you be willing to take a chance on yourself and give Mary Kay a go? That's a good question. We will never ask you to compromise your values. There's never a need to compromise your values, not in this business. That's for sure. Yes or no? Okay, 5th question, or 5th comment, really. I have more questions. You can tell us that. I have more questions. I want to talk to somebody and specifically talk about my situation. I have some details I want to cover. Some people are people that can make a decision and go with their gut and their heart. I always say take those two, the heart and the gut, and kind of combine them. Because now you know the facts more about Mary Kay. We make 50% of what we sell. Mary Kay pays us as we grow our teams. We can earn cars. There's many more facts that I won't go into just for simplicity, but your consultant and her director will help you with that if you need more details. Some of you will make that decision, just right from your gut, and some of you need those details. Whatever is right for you, we're here to be able to help you with it. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna end, but I want to do one more from the comments. So while you all are writing in your comments, we got cupcakes. Really? We got cupcakes. Let me tell you why we got cupcakes. We got cupcakes because we just wanted a reason to have cupcakes.
Truth.
And balloons.
And what?
And balloons.
And balloons, that's right. And we just haven't seen each other, and we just are like, let's celebrate together.
Let's have a party.
While you're finishing
Together.
putting in your comments, we're going to light our candles on our cupcakes. Somebody needs to take a picture for us. For those of you that can do this with 2 hands, because this is really funny. And let me get your comments up, and I will do a quick drawing from those of you that have not got picked yet. I will pick somebody who's not got picked. So if you
Can't do it.
you can't, it's all right.
No, I can. I can. It's just like, one hand goes down, one hand goes up. Go ahead.
Smile.
I forgot my
I love
cupcake.
it. Yes, we want to thank you so much for being on, consultants. Hi, Zoe. Consultants, so much. We so appreciate you and love you so much. And we just hope that you've been enjoying our Mary Kay Mondays and our birthday bashes and all the other special things that we've been doing. So, all right, I'm going to see who our winner is. I'm going to say, hang on. Who is our Facebook user that said hi? H-I-E-Y-E-E-E. Our consultant winner is Zinzi. Is it Cynthia?
Cynthia.
I knew I wasn't saying our
Yay.
consultant winner is that, but I chose the Facebook user that said hi, and I'm not sure if she's a guest or a consultant. Let's see. Thank you, Mona. Oh, Karen, no, I have another prize for you. All right, we decided we were not going to sing. So let me see if I can figure out who that Facebook user is. Because if your name didn't come up, so I want to make sure I give the prize to the right person. All right, we're not going to sing happy birthday because we can't sing. That's what we all decided. Diane said she can sing, but, we just decided maybe not.
Not live.
So we're going to say on 3, happy birthday, Mary Kay. Please join us from wherever you are. On 3, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Mary Kay. Thank you. And guests, once again, I appreciate you. I'm going to have a sugar high. I appreciate you all getting on. I got smoke all over. And we appreciate you being on, guests and consultants. Have a great rest of your night. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.